Hey guys, it's Joe here. Just wanted to give a brief update about what's going on with the page, and podcasts and videos, etc. And I just want to be completely transparent with you all. Really, I started the page back in January. Um, the idea was to look at stats and sports because that's what I'm really interested in, um, and how that affects the game. And really, since I launched the page for the last 7 months, I've really struggled with an identity for the page. I have no idea what works, what doesn't work. Um, Even from my point of view, what I feel works and what doesn't work is a real difficult thing for me to understand. Um, and it was my frustration of doing posts and long posts that didn't generate interaction that made me want to do a podcast, because I felt maybe that would generate higher levels of interaction with you guys, as you can interact with us directly. Um, and that didn't happen either. Pardon me. And I feel kind of lost with all the stuff. Um, you know, from Easter onwards, it was because of exams at uni. When I finished uni, I went straight into a kind of a full-time summer job, and so I don't have that much time. And when I was trying to watch football and keep on top of the football, I felt I wasn't delivering anywhere near the level that I would like to deliver content-wise. So basically, um, I've just put up an episode there now from Sunday of the podcast, which will be the last episode for about a month. We're going to take a 4-week break, basically, and I'm going to sit down and figure out what works best. The podcast is the one thing I want to focus on now. We'll see what happens. I need to chat with Luke and decide how things go from the podcast. But basically, the plan will be to start again come the Premier League season, 13th, 14th of August, that weekend. That's going to be the first podcast then, as we look into the Premier League season. And the way things we do it, they're going to be very, very different. I think we find that whenever we analyse one game and really break down the talking points from one game, that it's a far more knowledgeable podcast, and that's what we kind of want to bring across. So I think where we're going to do it now is to focus on one game and then do a roundup of other games for the last 10 minutes or so, just because that's how we feel we can deliver better content for you guys. When we do relaunch, and it is going to be a relaunch, that's the plan, that it's going to be a complete relaunch for Series 2. The idea will be that the YouTube channel will be basically, if we decide to keep streaming live, which we may do, it'll be that, and then clips from the podcast, highlight clips. And I think I want to keep the Facebook page entirely dedicated to written posts, not necessarily match reports, maybe just an odd, interesting fact or stat here and there. I don't think match reports work. I think they're too long. I think people, I think you scroll past, which is absolutely fair enough. Who wants to read an essay? Not a lot of people. So I think we're going to do it that way. I do just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported us so far. It has been a struggle. I certainly have struggled. We recorded 20 episodes in 2 months, which on reflection was far too much. So we will be going back to once a week, unless there's a special occasion, say a massive Champions League game or something like that. We may do a bonus podcast. But yeah, it hasn't performed the way that I wanted it to. So I need to sit back for a month and really think about how I want to improve it. But until then, have a good summer, enjoy the break, and we'll see you hopefully in about 4 weeks' time. Take care.